everybody, my name is Bennaby, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft Jurassic Park. Off camera, I did do a lot of mining. I made a full set of armor, and I still died a few times, so it is a new day. I just checked on the dinos, too, just to make sure they were fine. I got a whole bunch of, like, diamonds and different ores, and I've also got a bunch of iron cooking. So we got all this. But yeah, I died several times. That's why my levels are so low. But I've been cooking up some of these. Here we go. Some of these fossils, because I do want to try and get more. But we did get a few cool dino DNAs. So I got a bunch more of these, like, I think they're insects. Don't at me on that. Crustaceans, whatever. These, like, smaller ones that aren't so interesting like the ones we have. But I did get some cool stuff. So things like Smilodon, Confuciusaurus. Yeah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. And then Megaloceros. So I'm really excited to put these guys down. The one thing about these is that I want their habitat to kind of be like snowy, if I can. One thing I might do, honestly, is like an extra mod that I'm thinking about adding simply to change the biome of like certain enclosures is probably going to be like world edit, so I can set the biome. But that'll be like, you know, a little bit down the line. Yeah, everything seems to be going pretty well, honestly. I got my farm going. The chickens are there. They're just not loaded in, I guess. My wheat is running. And I almost broke my ancient sword. I did want to kind of hold on to that, though. I thought it'd be kind of neat to have in the museum, and we got others, too, anyways. So, really, I'm just kind of excited to see what these will yield. Because I'm hoping it'll yield some more... Oh, I always do that. More dinos. But, I think what I do want to work on, too, is kind of getting an enchantment, because one thing I noticed while I was off camera is that, like, I think most of the, like, interesting dinosaurs, like things like Tyrannosaurus and Stegosaurus and all those guys are more from, like, the normal biofossils, and as I've been caving, I've noticed that I've gotten a lot of shale fossils, and those seem to be yielding more of these, like, green DNAs, which are things like what we have. And I do kind of want to break that cycle, because I want to, get more interesting things. So, I kind of talked about it in one of the other episodes where, there's like an enchantment. Oh shit, I'm one obsidian short. That sucks. But there's an enchantment like paleontology and archaeology, and each of those will respectively. What are you doing over there, man? Your tent is far away. But anyway, yeah, they respectively give you more like relic scraps or biofossils. And I think what I really need right now is just more biofossils. And it increases the drop rate when we have that paleontologist enchantment on the pickaxe. So I really want to get an enchantment table going so that hopefully we can get something like that. I think I'm just going to take the obsidian from that broken down portal over there. I can't believe that guy is so far away from his little site over here. But yeah. Sirius is going... We're gonna get unlucky, honestly. Like, well, I played this in my own time, like, a month or so ago. Not this exact mod pack, I had a few extras, but, anyway, I got pretty lucky with all my draws, and we're really not getting very lucky now. So, it's going a little bit slow, but I have a dream, and it will come to fruition eventually. I will have to go to the Nether at some point as well. I want a source of levels, and then netherite, of course. as much as it sucks, we do have to play the normal game on top of this mod pack, and it's kind of hard to play this mod pack until you've gotten all the resources and stuff that comes with playing the vanilla game. Oh, and I did mean to show you guys too. So we've planted the ancient seed that we got from the analyzer. I'm pretty sure that was the cordate sapling, and well, anyway, it's grown now. So that's what it looks like. I was thinking about chopping it down so that we can get some of the wood and maybe another sapling or so from it so that we can expand. But I think that that looks just so cool. And I'm really excited to put these into some enclosures. It does look like the leaf decay happens without even destroying the trunk, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. We're working with what we got, so hopefully, you know, hopefully that won't decay too much. But regardless, let me make an enchantment table really quick. I'm probably just gonna do like a... Am I doing this right? Yeah. I was thinking about just kind of doing a temporary corner. And then once I have like silk touch or something, I can do something different with it. I need wood. That's what I need. Check this. Anything cool? No. Bless me. Okay. Get this going. Okay, so this won't be like perfect, but it'll work for now. Oh, or I could have just like a little nook down here. I guess that wouldn't be very much like headspace though. Should have thought about that before I started building. Okay, enchantment power 4. Sorry, just kind of browsing. I want to see what's here. Okay, what if it's a book? Alright, I think we were cooking something up in here. Oh no, I just have to close. There are a few plants that I want to kind of put down too, so we'll do that. Just this one. Petrifying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this chordates is what we already have down, so I'm not super worried about that. And I think I might cut down the trees that we've grown, because I'm pretty sure these are like fully grown by now. I'd be pretty surprised. Whoops. I'd be pretty surprised if they weren't. It's been a while now. Oh yeah. 6, that's perfect. Go. That's only 3. Maybe I'll let that one grow more. 3, 3, 4. I'm thinking 5 or more is what's worth destroying the tree for. Oops. This one looks pretty thick. Okay, 6. I'll take it. Oh, that one didn't drop a seed. 3, 4, 3. Oh, I guess maybe these aren't as grown as I thought they would be. Guess I'll just keep letting them go. Okay. Alright. So I guess we can just keep building for now, since we've got some time here. That's kind of what I want to be focusing on in the videos, is like the actual structure. Yeah. Check this. Ooh, we got a quagga. I don't remember what that is. Ooh, calamite sapling. That's cool. These are also mammals. So these are the ones that you get like a syringe, and it's kind of like artificial insemination in real life, where you put the baby into like a different mother, like via injection. It's not like an actual needle, but like it goes in there, you know. But anyways, those will be what those are for. Okay, let's see. I really didn't get that much cobblestone while I was mining just because I was actually doing like caves. And I wanted to see how much space I got. So if I want windows of 3, I could do that. Maybe that's something I'll do off camera, so let's just go get a bunch of cobblestone. We do have a, I thought we had a strip mine. I'm sure I do somewhere around here. I remember doing that. Oh, no, that's all we got. Okay. I got a whole bunch of these that we can do. Maybe I'll cook up this stone. I want to save some of it. Just because we need to make like feeders and stuff like that. Okay. Let me go back down here and start filling some of this in. Yeah, I do want to have like big windows along here. Oh, I need to save some stone anyway. Shit, maybe I should take some of that out. Because I'm gonna need some stone bricks as well. Let me go do that. Well, I guess I'll be getting more cobblestone anyway, but it'll be here, and then that'll be the outside, so this will be as far as it goes, right? No, maybe I don't want to use that. I think I'm one too wide, yeah. This is better. Oops. Okay, and this will stretch that way too. And my idea is to kind of have a fountain, like right in the center here. I think that would be like a nice little ornamental piece. I think I can order these guys around, like tell them to do things. I think I think this one is like a magic conch or something though, which I don't actually know is something that you can get in survival anymore. Like I feel like I read a patch note or something at some point that said that that's not a thing. So I'm not 100% sure, but okay, this will go up like that. Maybe we need some shovels. I know we have a bunch of those, so I don't need to make more. And I think I have enough spruce wood to be doing this trim as well, to just kind of round it off, make it look a little nicer. I'll make like that many stone, just so we have something to lay out a border with. Okay, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of this. Okay. We're running, we're running, we're running. Okay, so this will go like that, and then this will go like that. Do I have a throwaway block? I do. Oh, whoops. We don't need that. For this. It'll go up like that. And up. And then that'll be the edge there. Okay. Do we have any dirt, actually? I guess we'll go to a whole bunch of it anyway when I, like, dig that side area of dirt out. Do I have any dirt? Yes, I do. Is this ready? It is. Yay! Okay. Running over here. I'm thinking that this is looking pretty grand so far. I don't know about you guys, but I like how this is looking. I guess it's a little bit hard to see the vision, but it's there. The vision is there. I think those are gonna have to be blocks, like smooth stone blocks instead of slabs. I don't know what else I'm gonna do with that space. I don't think I can do anything else. Because I don't want to be able to see under like this. I think that looks a little trashy. Okay. Oops. Let's do this on the ground, actually. So we're not falling. It's this one. Right, yeah. There's all that. And then this. Okay, let me go to sleep. And we can maybe dig some of this area out. I did kind of put the temporary enclosures in like the worst place possible, but hindsight is funny like that, isn't it? Anything cool? Oh, Gelaria. That's cool. Maybe I'll throw that into this cultivator vat. Culture vat, excuse me. Oh, and we got oh, fuchsia? I don't know what that is. Probably just like some kind of plant, but still. That there. We'll do that. Alright. Let's do some digging. Gonna have to move the temporary enclosures over into a temporary area. The irony is not lost on me. Okay, so yeah, it would go like this. And then... So... And I want this dirt thing here to be quartz or something. Like something pretty. Okay, and so I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, we want this to be the center, right? And then... Does this line up? One less. That's okay. That's just fine. Alright, let me give it some of this. One thing that I really do just love to do in this game is just build. I think that this is like the most fun that anyone can have. Especially when it's in survival, because like, you know, I don't have this on hard or hardcore or anything. I'm not, you know, that kind of gamer, to be honest. Like, I like a little bit of challenge, but I don't want it to be like super challenging, I guess. Because I'm just not built like that. I'm just not. And I can appreciate that some people are, but it just ain't me. Okay, and then... Yeah, because this will go this way then. Right, yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, this is... I'll have to start building the other side of all this too, to kind of measure out how far exactly we need to go. But, let's see. so if this is the center, we got 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2. So it should be 5 wide. Yeah. Okay, and then it'll have this throwaway block. Another one to the side again. Okay. Sorry, I know that like the way I measure isn't like perfect, but I've been doing this a really long time. So I kind of have weird methods now, but they always work for me, so. Eventually I want to give those guys like proper enclosures. Like really cool looking ones. But I think that's probably a little bit far away. Once I get like a cool dino, like something that we can really be like, whoa, look at that. Then I think I'm probably gonna move away from building all this for a while. Like I'll probably build some of it off camera. Just so that we can focus more on the dinos, because I think that's the exciting part of it. All this is, like, as much as I want this welcome center to be grand and cool looking, I also care much more about the creature collecting, and I think that that's a higher priority than this is. So, I guess this is kind of a skinny staircase, but it'll be fine. It should line up. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the block line up here. Yeah. I guess, yeah, this'll work. This'll work. We got that. Alright. Let's see, what can I do in the meantime? I want the walls to be cobblestone, so I'm gonna have to wait until I get that. Maybe I can fix that there, and then... Let me see. I think our, smooth stone should be done. Yeah, cooking. Anything cool? Ooh, we got a destroyed zombie figurine. Figures. Find a figurine. Maybe these could be used to open a certain portal. Interesting. I don't think I've ever actually done that part of this mod, to be honest. And there's... Oh. That doesn't really even look like anything. So... throw that into relics. Don't need to worry about that yet. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. Okay, we got some... Let me eat something real quick. We got some dirt too now, so maybe I'll fill in the... what'll be the garden space. And then with the smooth stone that we haven't cut into slabs, I'm going to put along here. I did not mean to use my axe for that. Okay, so basically everything along this edge. Should have thought about this in advance. Okay. So now... Like, I could have just done 2 slabs on top of each other, but I don't like the way that that looks. Like, if you see here, this looks different from that. I like the look of this more. It's a complete block and not just 2 halves of a whole. Okay. And then just for matchy-matchy sake, I'm gonna do this. Okay, dirt. And I think once we do this, that'll probably be the end of our episode. have to do the same thing for the outside too. Oh, I hate when this happens with train. I hate the look of blocks that are sitting on top of dirt. So I just take it out and just smooth it. Okay. Well, we have our garden. There's some flowers down. Why not? Oh, and I wanted to plant this too. I guess I'll have to show this off in the next episode when it's grown. But anyway, I think that's probably going to do it for us. So let me take my helmet off so you can see my face. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to, please just go ahead and like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!